Today, we talk about the difference between ADOM and CDOM when it comes to real estate. And so many people don't even know this exists. So I'm going to teach you guys something. It's about how many days your house has been on the market with the agent that you hired compared to how many days your home has been on the market the whole time. Meaning maybe you had a couple different agents. Maybe you took it off the market, temporarily off the market, but you didn't take it off for 61 days, which is a reset day. Hold on. I'm a little confusing. I understand. Let me show you what I mean. We'll go over this with you. I'm going to teach you guys something extremely important, and you're going to say, thanks for teaching me that because I never knew. Okay, so here's a house that we just put on the market, okay? A 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, beautiful home, by the way, and see how there's two different numbers, ADOM and CDOM right here, okay? So what it means is I, the agent, have taken this home for 7 days. As of right now, it's only been on the market for 7 days. The total amount of time it's been on the market is 7 days. So you go, yeah, but then why would that number be different? Let me explain. Let's just say for some reason, I had this house on the market for 60 days and it didn't sell, or 70 days, and the seller decided, you know what, this isn't right, or I'm going to work with somebody else, okay? And they pull it off the market. And they give it about a couple days or maybe 2 or 3 weeks to decide, and they put it back on the market. The new agent will show 0 right here, but this will show the total amount of time that it was on the market. And why this is bad is because this reason, first and foremost. I, representing buyers, will see that, oh, look at that. It's been on the market for a long time. I know they need to sell. I know they might be desperate. So I'm going to use this CDOM to my advantage. This is why I tell people, when you pull your home off the market for 61 days, it resets the numbers back to 0. Because you have to realize that this is a business, right? Real estate is a business. And when you hire an agent, it's like hiring an attorney. You want to make sure that they do what's best for you. If God forbid you ever got in trouble, or your loved one or your friend, family, and they needed a defense attorney, you would hire, hopefully, the best to represent you, right? So when you're hiring a buyer's agent to represent you, they need to get you the best deal. That's the whole point of real estate, right? Is to say, hey, look, yes, I want a house in this area, but of course, I want you to get me the best deal. Okay, so as an agent, let's go back, and I'm looking at this, and I say, oh, it might only show 7 days here, but if this showed 100 and something days, I'm going to say, I know for a fact they've been on the market for so long that let's see all the price reductions they've done. It gives me data to now represent my buyer to say, hey, I'm going to get you a better deal. They're probably frustrated. They probably want this thing sold. They've been on the market for so long that, hey, let's go and see if we can get a better deal than a house that's only been on the market for 7 days. So again, let me go back to this one more time. If it only shows 7 and 7, it's saying this is a brand new listing. But if it's showing 7 and 107, then it's saying for the new agent, it's only been 7 days. But altogether, it's been over 100 days. So what is that telling the buyer's agent, the buyers? Hey, we're going to go after you. I'm going to get a great deal for my buyer. And this is why it's so important to hire agents that know and understand everything. Look, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but the amount of agents that have a license that know nothing about anything is like really high up there, super high up there. And again, I'm not being negative Nancy, but hey, you're the ones that are hiring these agents that don't understand. That's why you got to follow my videos. This is why I keep doing these videos for you. You have to reset your home. There gets to a point where you should be resetting your home. 61 days is really not that long of a time. So if you reset it for 61 days, then both ADOM and CDOM come back to 0. And why, again, it's important is because when you have agents that are, that are sharks, that are representing these buyers, they're going to use that stuff against you. So keep following me. I hope I give you guys education that you probably never even realized is out there. This is why I keep doing these videos. This is why we keep selling so many homes. I love representing both parties, whether it's a seller or buyer, because I'm always going to do what's best for either party. And that's why I do these videos, because I always give you tips. And I always give you the pros and cons to everything. You have any questions? You want to learn anything? You let me know. Look at this beard, by the way. I think this is the biggest, longest I've ever grown my beard before. I think that's as long as it's going to go. We'll see. I'm going to continue these videos without shaving. Talk to you soon.